said there's backstage later on. She said there's backstage later on. Make sure you give me the biggest kiss when you come out.
So did not. And you know why you did that?
She actually came to find us in her dressing room.
Because I did through the keyhole and I was a bit rude about your house and I know you waited.
What did you say?
You sure you're not mixing up with someone else? He lives in a car.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
So hang on a second, you're going on tour. What are you going to do on tour? Just chat like?
Well, we do. That's what we're doing. No, we're going to tell everyone on Friday.
Because we never let anyone get a word in edgewise.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys are old hands at tours. Are we mad to go on tour? Because
no, yeah, great time.
Yeah?
Great time.
It might be the end of Loose Women, though. That's the only thing. They might never get you back.
Yeah, well, that's it. No, we're really excited about it, aren't we? And it's going to be, you know, a little bit of what we do, a little bit of variety. When you're taking part
in the
World
Championship, will it be a bit more naughty?
Dance Championship. That's what you do.
Excuse me, we represent the Camp Referee Association. Outside.
Do you have any do's and don'ts for tours?
I've got some.
Not really. I mean, we've been doing it for 30 years now, so we kind of know what is right and what's not. And if we don't at this stage, we're doing it wrong.
But I know that when you go on tour, there's only one star dressing room. So who gets it?
We share dressing rooms.
You share?
Yeah.
Well,
we share everything.
But you two,
better that way.
Boyzlife was kind of like born on tour, and your friendship was when you met on tour, wasn't it?
Yeah,
well, you were in different bands.
Westlife joined up with Boyzone in '98 when they got together. Boyzone were doing the first, I think, I don't know, they were just in an arena tour of the UK. Westlife had just started, and they became our support act. Obviously went on to great things. But that's when Brian and I met first, and we stayed mates ever since.
And did you just click?
Yeah, I think Keith spent a lot of time on the Westlife bus because we were kind of young and it was our first time on the road, so we were enjoying ourselves, let's just say. And some of the members of Boyzone at that stage had been touring for a while and they were a little bit more settled in the evening. Not this one, though, obviously. So he found kind of new friends to play with on the road. So he ended up spending
new friends to lead astray everywhere.
Yeah. So he spent most of the tour actually on our tour bus rather than the Boyzone tour bus.
Until Louis was found out, and then he barred me from the Westlife.
So do you do a mixture, for those who don't know how it works, do you do a mixture of both the Boyzone and Westlife songs?
Yeah, hence the name Boyzlife.
Yes. Yes, I get that. But I thought, is there, because you're both in the same bands, but is there any original material or is it all of the old bangers, the old classics?
We wrote and recorded our first Boyzlife studio album last year.
Right.
Called Old School. Very much kind of our take on all the 80s songs that we loved. And we knew the sound we wanted. We wanted to make sure that we respected both bands before we released our own material. So we brought out an album first that we recorded with the Royal Philharmonic, an 84-piece orchestra. So we did our favourite Westlife and Boyzone songs for that album. That was kind of respect paid. And then we went in to find Boyzlife sound, which we have found and we love. And it's a very 80s. It's called Old School. It's on all the usual platforms. You can have a look. But we're very, very proud of it. And we do certain songs from that album too. But we do all the big hits from Boyzone and Westlife.
Must be pretty poignant for you this time, Keith, because I think we've spoken before, your dad was very much involved in listening to this album and stuff. Your dad has now passed away, so I mean that must be a really sort of powerful.
Yeah, I'm really, really grateful that my dad got to hear the original songs before he passed, you know, and we dedicated the album to the memory of my dad. My dad kind of shot from the hip, and we would send him the demos of the new songs that we were writing and recording, and he'd go, "What the hell is that? That's a turkey." That's a turkey. What were you thinking? You know, and I'd say to Brian, my dad doesn't like this bit. He goes, "Actually, yeah, I see what your dad means," and we would change it. But once we had it finished, my dad okayed the mastered copies of the songs. So he
got 2 thumbs up, didn't we?
Yeah. He said, "There's no turkeys on that, son." That's a good album.
Have you heard, earlier in the show we were talking about whether you stay in touch with the people that you work with, and you know how you stay friends with some people and you let other people go. Since you've got together, how have your former band mates reacted?
Well, we still see the Boyzone lads quite a bit, but it's obviously a different relationship that Keith has with the other members of Boyzone than I would with Westlife, because obviously I haven't been in Westlife for 18, 19 years now.
Is it?
Wow.
Yeah, 2004 I left, yeah. But obviously Keith still does work with Boyzone. They only toured quite recently together, so it's obviously very different relationships. For me, my relationship with the boys is if I see them, we'll say hello. Like I bumped into Nicky and Shane at Old Trafford. We went to see a match together at the same time, and we said hello. And we hadn't seen each other in years, but things were just normal. But it's like anything else. It's like people that go to college together.
Yeah.
You know, after college, we had a nice time together, but you know, it was just a job at the time, and afterwards we kind of went our separate ways.
And Keith, have you kept in touch with any of your Corrie pals?
Yeah. I actually, Jack Shepherd was here this morning.
Yes, I saw him on this
Yeah,
morning.
I bumped into him in the corridors backstage. Yeah, I see a lot of them all the time. I mean, I have a base in Manchester. That's kind of like my second home because I was in Corrie on and off for 10 years. So I made a lot of good friends in there, not only on screen, off screen as well. So yes, I consider Manchester my second home.
And can your character go back? I mean, listen, I was in Corrie. It's the question everybody asks of any other job. Would you go back? Could you go back? Your character, there is space for him to go back.
Yeah. I mean, he's gone back in 2 or 3 times since he left. It's very much open. I left in a black cab gone down the coals.
So did I.
Did you?
Even though I had a red BMW, I still went in a black cab.
Maybe we go back in together.
Maybe we did.
Yes. About your album, how do you decide who makes the decisions, and is that an easy thing to come by?
Do you have a Coronation Street here or music? I'm getting confused.
No, I'm talking about the music. I'm talking about the music. Yeah.
But we do it as a team together, you know. It's quite easy.
Do you take it in turns, or you work together on the verses and the chorus, or somebody comes with melody? Or
it's collaborating, you know. You sit down and you throw out ideas together, and you know, we've never really had any arguments when it comes to songwriting. It kind of just makes sense at the time, and when it comes to who sings what, again, it just naturally fits. We kind of know which bits suit each other, and we write the verses to suit each other as well.
Yeah. Right.
That's why we're creating new music. I did say earlier on that we chose our favourite Westlife and Boyzone songs to perform on the album with the Royal Philharmonic.
Yeah.
That wasn't really honest or true. We chose the ones that we thought we might be able to sing. And do justice to.
And the tour starts on the 4th of May, lots of weekend days.
Yeah, I mean, the way we're doing this tour, there's only 12 dates in the UK. Right. So, you know, it's limited, so get out there and get your tickets quick. There's 12 dates. We're opening in Leicester. And the way we're doing this tour is we've realised a lot of our audience, they don't like to go out on a Monday night or a Tuesday night or you know, or a school night.
Yeah.
So this tour is based on a Thursday night, payday. Friday night, weekend starts. Saturday night, let's go mad. And Sunday night, for those people that want to continue going, we might be there.
And you're going to South Shields as well, aren't you? You're going to South Shields Festival. There's some South Shields girls in today.
Well, listen, Brian and Keith, it's great to have you here as ever.
We can go on tour with you as well.
Yes, who's going to be the warm-up?
Open up your audience for you.
Who's going to be the warm-up act? That's what I'm going to say. Keep right, everyone. Do so, and that was good. Still to come.